Hey book lovers, welcome back. Quick heads up before we dive in. Everything you hear today is completely my own opinion. I'm not being paid or sponsored for this video unless I say so. And any books I talk about were either bought by me or provided by the publisher or author with no strings attached. Today I'm taking on the challenge. We're going to cover 3 incredible books on minimalism in just 10 minutes. That's right, 3 books, 10 minutes, and hopefully one that will spark your interest and maybe even change the way you live. So let's jump straight in. Book number 1, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. Our first stop has to be Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. This book has practically become the face of minimalism in the last decade, and for good reason. Kondo introduced us to the KonMari method, which boils down to one deceptively simple question. Does this item spark joy? If yes, keep it. If no, thank it for its service and let it go. The brilliance here isn't just about cleaning or folding clothes in those neat little upright rectangles. It's about shifting your mindset. Instead of asking, what do I want to get rid of? You ask, what do I want to keep? That tiny shift reframes decluttering, something positive, not just about stripping things away. Now, what works beautifully is how intuitive it feels. The joy test is emotional, not logical, and that makes it powerful. But I'll be honest, it can feel a little rigid. If you're the type who prefers slow, steady decluttering, Marie Kondo's all-at-once approach might overwhelm you. Still, if you're someone buried under clutter and you're ready for a big reset, this book is transformative. It's not only about tidying, it's about re-imaging your space and, in a way, your life. Book number 2, Minimalism, Live a Meaningful Life by Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus. Next up is Minimalism, Live a Meaningful Life by Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus, better known as the Minimalists. If Kondo is all about how of minimalism, these 2 guys are all about the why. This book blends memoir with manifesto. The authors walked away from high-paying corporate jobs, expensive suits, and social status to chase something they call a more meaningful life. They discovered minimalism wasn't really about stuff at all. It was about purpose, relationships, passion, and growth. What I love is how relatable their story is. They were just 2 regular guys chasing success, realizing they were empty, and then pivoting towards something they felt fulfilling. Reading their words feels like sitting down with a friend who've already walked the path. That said, this book isn't heavy on step-by-step instructions. If you're looking for a strict how-to guide, you may walk away wanting more. But if you're looking for some inspiration, for motivation on how to begin simplifying, this book is powerful. I'd say it's perfect for anyone who feels stuck in the rat race and is starting to ask, is this all there is? It won't tell you exactly how to clutter your closet, but it will remind you why you're doing so might actually matter. Book number 3, Goodbye Things by Fumio Sasaki. Our third book is Goodbye Things by Fumio Sasaki, and honestly, it's one of the most refreshing voices in this space. Unlike Marie Kondo, who is the professional organizer, or the Minimalists who've built an entire platform, Sasaki is just a regular guy, a Japanese man, who was overwhelmed by his possessions, unhappy with his life, and decided to get rid of almost everything. The book is raw and incredibly honest. Sasaki doesn't pretend he has figured it all out. He admits his struggles with envy, with comparison, and with holding on to sentimental items. The vulnerability makes this book resonate. He goes extreme. We're talking about owning very, very few things. For some, that's inspiring. For others, it feels unattainable. But his point isn't that you have to live out of a suitcase. It's that letting go of excuses you create room for clarity, gratitude, and freedom. What works beautifully is how practical and emotional it feels at the same time. It's not just about clearing spaces on your shelves, it's about clearing space in your head. Flip side is that if you're not ready for that level of minimalism, it might feel a little bit too radical. But for readers who are curious about what life could be like with less, much less, Goodbye Things is a real eye-opener. And there you have it, 3 very different but equally powerful books on minimalism, all in under 10 minutes. Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up is for those who want to take action and radically transform their space. Joshua Fields Millburn and Ryan Nicodemus, Minimalism, Live a Meaningful Life, is for those searching for a purpose and meaning beyond the clutter. And Fumio Sasaki's Goodbye Things is for those who want an honest, relatable, and sometimes radical perspective on living with less. So which one speaks to you most? Drop your pick in the comments, or let me know if you've already read one and how it impacted your life. If you found this review helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more quick-fire book reviews, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep your shelves light and your soul full.